Hello, everyone, and welcome to Shelf Help, your local game store podcast for Common Ground Games, located right here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. Today, I'm not joined by Jameson. I'm joined by Elijah. Elijah, hello.
Hello. Good to be back again.
Hello. So happy to have you back. Me and Elijah are going to be piloting your podcast today. So no matter if you're in your car driving, just waking up, or just wanting to figure out what new is going on around Common Ground Games, thank you so much for listening to Shelf Help. So looking back there by your desk, Elijah, looks like we got a lot of new stuff in. Where are all those books you saw?
At Common Ground Games, we have been slowly building our Black Library, which are the books from Games Workshop, all about different Warhammer stuff. So whether it's the Horus Heresy or you go like 40K or you just like Age of Sigmar, there's probably a book for you, especially if you enjoy big fantasy novels with a bunch of people just going crazy on stuff and like different Tyranids and things like that. So
Absolutely. We love that. Not only can you get your game on here at Common Ground Games, you can get your read on too. So go ahead, grab a book or two, cozy up. It's nice. It's a nice cloudy Friday here in Dallas, so it's a perfect weather to pull up your book about some rats or whatever 40K.
yeah, we know so much
not
about
40K, Age of
Warhammer.
Sigmar. Oh my God, Jameson leaves for one time, and we get a microphone.
The two like un-Warhammer people.
The two most non-Warhammer people talking about Warhammer. But if
Yeah.
you're a big fan of the Warhammer books, we're going to have those for you. Also, let's talk about some upcoming events. We're going to be talking more later with our wonderful events coordinator, Vin, and they're going to be diving into the painting contest we have for our Extra Life campaign. So we're super excited about that. And also, coming up, we have a Pokemon Challenge and the Gundam ST09 release event. Both of those are going to be happening tomorrow, March 28th. I believe the Gundam event is sold out, but like we always say, first come, first serve on that wait list if any spots become available. So, Elijah, what are our two featured games for this week?
Well, this week we were able to get in the 40th anniversary edition of Tales of Arabian Nights. But what they did was they completely revamped everything based on what players were wanting. So there's like over 200 new stories added. They have a bunch of mechanics fixed up. They have a bunch of solo mode things. If you ever played Tales of Arthurian Nights, that was kind of like a revamp of this game. This is kind of where it came from, that system. So definitely check it out if you want like a cool role-playing style like adventure book game. There's a giant book that it comes with, and then there's a huge board, and you got these acrylic miniatures and stuff like that are going to be going around the board. So it's really cool. I've played Tales of Arthurian Nights. I haven't played Arabian Nights, but I'm definitely keen on trying to play this one as well.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. And just looking at the box art here and all the stuff on the back, too, that map looks beautiful. It's a really pretty game. Like, even, you should, of course, unwrap the game and play it, but even if you just wanted it as, like, a piece to, like, show off around your collection, it's a really good showcase.
And if it's, like, anything like the Tales of Arthurian Nights one, the book in there that it comes with is, like, a giant, like, really well-done book with these little ribbons for bookmarks and stuff, so it's very well done. There's, like, a ton of stories, so no two games will be the same.
Absolutely. And what's our other game you wanted to mention to us today? I know this is one you're really excited about because you posted it on your story.
Yeah, so I love Lands of Galzyr. So that is a open world game where you are essentially adventurers. You're little animals and different things. And it's not just like basic animals like lizards and stuff. They're always very like out there types of animals. So it's like very specific niche species of animals, but you essentially are wanting to be an adventurer who is trying to get as famous as possible, but you're going around in Galzyr trying to do different stuff. You can kind of do what you want, but this new expansion opens it up even more. The designer took some feedback from the players, and since the game does have like a web browser app, he was able to like see a bunch of stats for it and like what people go to a lot, what do they enjoy. And so what's cool about this is now there's a giant grand overarching story that you can do. The players have new like personal stories that they have. And it's just a really like nice game. I love it for solo. It's really nice with just other people. And it's always like a one-off session. So you don't ever have to like catch anyone up to speed on the story because it's just kind of like always happening with people. So you can play one character one time, change their stats, do it to someone else. But the art is really nice. It is also drawn by the designer as well. But it's just, I don't know, it's one of those feel good, makes you feel nice and warm games kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially whenever you have one of those like nice and warm games and you're able to expand on that and have people really customize it to their play. And I know players, especially for board games, especially for this type of board game specifically, really do love that. So
Yeah.
it's exciting to see. And also that art, again, is beautiful.
Yeah, and this is one of 2 expansions that are going to be happening. So this is the first of them, but it looks cutesy, but sometimes it can get pretty heavy with some crazy stuff that happens. But this expansion specifically adds this little character who is he's a lizard, and he has a little frog pal who always sits on his shoulder. So that seems really fun, and I can't wait to like try it out. I like just sorted it this morning. So
Listen, one thing about me as a D&D player, I love just having a little guy. You know, just like
Yeah.
a little guy.
he's just your buddy. He's so cute. He's got a little vest.
Yeah, it's great. And he's rocking the vest,
Yeah.
to be fair, in this artwork. He's rocking the vest. Sweet. Elijah, thank you so much for filling in and talking into these microphones with me for a little bit to talk about some board games. Thank you so much for
Always.
hopping on.
Yeah.
And we will be right back with Vin, and they're going to be talking about our Extra Life painting contest. Alrighty, everyone, we are back, and I have our wonderful, wonderful events coordinator, Vin. Vin, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm feeling good.
Awesome. We've made a bunch of jokes about you finally hopping on the podcast, and now you're here.
I made it.
You made it. You made it to the big time.
I'm big time.
Big time Vin. That's what we always call you.
They call me bigtimevin.com.
Big time Vin.
Don't go there.
Okay, anyway, so we're talking about the painting contest. So for those of you who don't know, during Extra Life, we do run other events outside of Magic the Gathering, D&D, some of our board game tournaments. We also have a fun little painting contest. Vin, you basically run our monthly painting contest.
I do.
So can you dive into a little bit about what the Extra Life painting contest has in store for people who want to enter?
Sure. So generally every month here at Common Ground Games, we like to run a painting contest that has a given theme, and you're supposed to generally paint the best miniature to the best opportunity and skill that you were able to. And we run polls on our social media for people to vote on, and that gives us a winner. And generally it's going to be based largely just on painting skill. We don't do a lot of dioramas or anything. The Extra Life painting contest is a time for those skills to really be embellished. You can use sculptural elements, you can make a little diorama if you want to, but the general idea is you buy a single miniature here at Common Ground Games, and then you tell the librarian at the register that you are going to be registering that miniature for this contest. You paint it to the absolute best of your ability, but you can only use that one miniature. You can't make like a bunch of miniatures all on one base and like try and make a whole diorama out of it, but like using one miniature from that kit to make a scene is going to be sort of how we go through that. So last year I entered the Glotkin, which was a really cool miniature and a great project to paint on. So if you have any miniature that you've been wanting to pick up and want to paint to the best of your ability for the rest of this month up until April 4th, when we at noon is going to be the latest we can take those in for registrations for that contest, because then we're going to put it out for voting. Basically, the way that works is that during our charity Extra Life event, people in the play space will be able to donate to Extra Life. All those proceeds go straight to charity, and those donations are going to be in the form of raffle tickets that are put into boxes basically to vote for their favorite miniatures and the ones that they think were painted to the best. Those raffle tickets are also going to enter the people who are donating into a small raffle for some little painting and miniature goodies. The winner of the overall painting contest is going to get $100 in store credit for Common Ground Games, and some other cool prizes donated by some of our favorite painting hobby companies like Monument Hobbies or Turbo Dork are going to go to like second and third, and then some of those are going to go into the people who actually participated in the raffle as well. So.
Wow, $100. That's a lot of paint.
That's a lot of paint. And
it's a good bit of paint.
All the paint's good. It tastes good. It flows good. It feels good.
We don't endorse paint eating at Common Ground Games. I want
No,
to
we
make that
do not.
very clear. But yeah, it's something really cool, especially if you're like wanting to get into Extra Life, and let's say maybe you're busy that Saturday and you still want to participate and you're an avid painter. This is the perfect thing for that. Yeah. Or even if you just started painting and you're like, you know what, let's just see how we can stack up. And last year they were really some of just the most awe-inspiring things. I can barely draw a stick figure, so the fact that anyone can paint any figure of any size is insane to me.
Some
So
really cool water effects and textures and all kinds of really cool things. Don't do anything with electronics. Don't make like lighting or anything for your bit. Just like a base, some cool sculptural elements, and the miniature is the main part.
awesome. So you've heard Vin. They're great. You're awesome, my friend. Thank you for everything you do. So if you are looking to enter our painting contest, grab one here at Common Ground Games. Let them know that you're signing up for it, and make sure to drop those off before that Saturday at noon. Thank you all so much for listening to Shelf Help this week. Coming to you live, not live, coming to you from Dallas, Texas, Common Ground Games. Hoping you have a great week.